Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jamie here. I want to say a very warm welcome to you, and thanks very much for joining me in today's video. Obviously, putting out a few of these things lately, so I thought you guys might get some benefit in learning a couple of ways that you can monetize your audience, especially if you are building a Facebook community. Now, of course, if you do happen to jump on the live, you know the drill, hashtag live. Of course, if you are watching the replay, I'd really appreciate the engagement. Smash a hashtag replay if you're watching from my Facebook community. Alternatively, if you are watching this via YouTube, thank you very much for joining me. My name is Jamie, and if this is the first time on the channel, welcome. I cover internet marketing, affiliate marketing, how to get started online, and all things digital. So feel free to hit the subscribe button, smash that bell icon to start the date with everything I'm putting up. Now, right, so today what I'm going to go through is a couple of ways that you can actually monetize your Facebook audience, specifically when it comes to monetizing groups. Okay, so this is something that I've used these techniques, done pretty well out of at certain times, and yeah, I thought it might help you guys out. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to race through this, and I'm going to have a bit of a Q&A at the end of it. So just note that when I'm sharing my screen on these things, I can't see comments and all that sort of stuff. So please feel free just to comment away and ask any questions as you go along. And we're going to learn some stuff, and you guys are going to kick butt at the end of it. So there you go. Rightio, give me a sec. Groovy. Alrighty. So, how's everyone's day going? Drop some comments. Let me know you're here, folks. Otherwise, you're just a bunch of voyeurs. Alright. Give me a sec there. My share screen is working. No, it's not. Yes, it is. So it is. All right. Share the screen. All right, Ski. Cool. So welcome to the presentation. This is 3.6 simple methods to monetize your Facebook group. So it was because I had 3 originally, and essentially what happened was I started thinking of bonus ways, and then I came up with a whole bunch of different ways. So it's not quite 4, it's 3.6. Actually, it's closer to 6 anyway. But anyway, we're here now. Rightio. So number one way is to make an offer in the question section of the group. So that particular part, when people enter your group, it's actually some prime real estate, because of course most people end up seeing it. The exception to that is if you are sharing your link via, say, Messenger to join a group, it doesn't always redirect to the questions section. So you can hit request from Messenger. It won't necessarily take the prospect to the actual group itself. So sometimes that does get missed. That's why you might see a couple of times where people aren't actually answering those questions. Give me a sec. There we go. It's better. Right. So what you can do, and I've got an example here of what I do. Now, there's a little bit of an argument here with this one. Some people suggest that you should take the route of not pitching. I don't really think this is a pitch. There's actually just an opt-in giveaway that I've got. And it's basically, if they want it, they want it. If they don't, they don't, right? So essentially what this allows me to do is, once I've got this question here, you know, I've got a guide, I've got a thing that's going to help you out. Do you want it or not? And either way, I really don't care how people answer. That's completely irrelevant. It's more about my ability to see if I can get a few people that are interested. So I know some people are going to, some people aren't. Doesn't really matter either way. So then what you want to do is you send them a friend request. So before you actually accept them into the group, and some of you guys would have seen me go through this process. I've gone through it quite a few times, where I will send a friend request. I'll wait till they accept that friend request, and I'll just flick them a quick message saying, hey, look, I noticed you opted in for this thing. Are you still interested in the guide? Yes or no? Yes. Cool. Either here it is, or, you know, is it cool if I ask a couple of questions to see how I can best serve the community? What are you up to online? So on and so forth, right? So I can actually take them through a diagnostic process from there. And of course, that's one way that you can start monetizing your audience. Now, you can do it if you've got low ticket offers. You can do it if you've got high ticket offers. If you've got your own coaching, you can do it. It's just a good way to kind of right off the bat put that out there and help serve your community. Number two is you can create an announcement with an affiliate offer. So if you guys have a look in the announcements section in this community, for those of you that are watching via the Facebook group, and of course, if you're on YouTube and you'd like to join the community, I do invite you to hit that link below. It's going to lead you through to a Facebook community where I cover a lot of this stuff in a little bit more detail. Plus, we've got pretty cool audience here as well. So up above here, we've got in the announcements section, there's it's an evergreen offer that I've got sitting there. And some of you guys might have seen it. It's some of my better handiwork in terms of my copywriting. I called it the Trojan offer because it's something that it's a $1 trial for this thing, and you get a done for you funnel and some training, and it's kind of like a viral funnel type thing. So once you're inside, it opens up as a wooden horse the whole time. Damn it. Who'd have thunk it? Anyway, basically what you can do is if you've got a Facebook community, you can put something similar there. You can basically just make it an absolute no-brainer. What this does tend to work really well for is relatively low-ticket items because it's somewhat hands off. You don't really need to do too much in order to manage it as you go along. You just basically flick them a link. Same sort of deal as well. You make an irresistible offer and you can literally just respond to the comments. You either dump the link into the comments or if you're more inclined, you can actually take them over to messengers to basically help them out with anything and see if there's anything else that you can actually assist them with as well. So that way it makes it a little bit more fluent in terms of that conversion process. Having said that, like I say, I would encourage you probably not to spend that much time on it, especially if it's a low ticket offer. If you were spending 45 minutes to an hour to convert something that's 10, 12 bucks, it's not really good justification of your time. That's why I suggest that you leave it there as more of a kind of a passive thing. It does tend to work quite well. You do need some level of copywriting skill for this. It's not just, you can't just kind of put something up and wish for the best. You do have to stack up your offer. You do have to have some bonuses that they can offer. And like I say, it does work really well for low ticket products or ascension based models as well. So as in someone buys the front end, they ascend up the ladder type thing. Number three, you can actually put a welcome post with an irresistible offer. This is something that I do from time to time. Normally for me, what I'm trying to do is see if there's coaching students I can help out with. So what I will do is try and offer a call to get them on a call. I can then obviously try and help them out once I get on the call. And if we're a good fit together, I will see whether they are interested in moving forward with any of the upper sort of coaching high ticket offers that I have available. All right, so this is an example. Like, basically say, hey, welcome to this awesome community. And that's grown, and we're up to well over 430 at the moment, which is kind of cool. So I basically go through that and I call out directly who I'm after. So look, this isn't for Taika because it's about people that are wanting to take massive action. They need to be ready for massive personal growth, invest in themselves. They need to be teachable. They want to learn how to market and sell anything online. So I'm basically calling out my audience and there, which still doesn't stop people that don't fit that description from booking calls, by the way. It's not like you can avoid that. Having said that, I also just offer two different things. They are both freebies. And actually, no, sorry, my apologies. The one underneath is the Trojan offer. So I redirect new people to that just in case, because it's sometimes the announcements get hidden. It's a little bit hard to see unless you're really looking for it. And then, of course, that one at the top is just an option to book a call with myself. Plus, there's like a case study video as part of it. The other thing is you can have a chat and see if they might be the right fit for one of your opportunities, like I say. Now, this again, I would suggest that you use this for the high ticket stuff, because realistically, if you're spending an hour and a half, 2 hours on the phone with someone, there has to be an equivalent exchange of value. If you're doing this for like a $10 product or even a $50 product, it's not really a good use of your time. You're way better off doing it for higher ticket stuff if you're going to go down that path. If you're looking at booking calls right off the welcome post, and alternatively, you can just drop in a link and make an offer stack to help them out. So that's another thing you can do. If you do have a low ticket product, you just make it an absolute no-brainer. Basically, hey, welcome to the community. Thanks for being here. Check it out. I've got this thing. It's going to be awesome. It's, $5-10, whatever it is. So you can make quite a few sales off the back of that very, very easily. So there's a bonus for you. Don't be afraid to put out a self-liquidating offer to your audience. Now, if you'd like some additional information on this and how to go about setting up your self-liquidating offers, please feel free to reach out to me. I have some free training in regards to that as well. It's on a separate thing I have to find and send over. It's nothing to sale there, although actually you can buy something at the bottom of it. You certainly don't need to make that work. And that's one I got from Johnny West. I've probably made maybe 12, 13K off the back of that. Because what happens is when you sell the front end, it's easy to ascend people into coaching and other things that you can help them out with. So that's really cool. And it basically, and why it works for two people in particular is because the FOMO, the fear of missing out, is really strong. It creates an actual scarcity. So the caveat is, of course, that you do need to actually remove the offer after those two people have bought. Now, I've done this quite a few times with different products, and there's been times when I've made a good couple of $100, and I think the quickest time was 23 minutes. And one of them I called it tramcar profits or something like that. It was something because I basically put the post up. I was hitting go button to post it as I was leaving the house. I went to catch a tram down here in Melbourne. Back when we were allowed outside. Oh, that feels like it was ages ago, which was, I suppose, last year, actually, come to think of it, last time I was out to play. And so I caught a tram, but when I was on the tram, I got a notification of a sale came through, and that was about 23 minutes from woe to go. So pretty cool stuff. It's obviously it's not passive income, but it works really, really well. And you can do it at different times of day and night as well to capture different audiences. So you might do it like, early in the morning, late at night, for example, just to try and catch two different segmentations of your audience. Pretty cool. Bonus. You can get feedback from your group via a form, and as a thank you, you can offer a discount to a product. So this one, credit to Ian Stanley for this. I think this is genius. He would often send an email to his listener. Admittedly, he has a very good relationship with his readers. They are trained to open his emails and click through and all that sort of stuff, not to mention the fact he's an absolute ninja when it comes to copywriting. So of course they want to open it. Like, it's interesting. He's a good writer and all that sort of stuff. So basically what he will do, and what the technique involves, is asking for feedback basically via like a Google form or something like that. So I use Jot form. There's what else is there? Like, I can't think. There's a whole bunch of them, like application type funnels that you can use, and then you can redirect to an external link. So you just put up a little bridge page. Doesn't have to be super fancy. Just, hey, I want to say thanks very much for going through that. I really appreciate it. As a way to say thank you, feel free to click that link below. I've offered an X amount discount for this product. Check it out. And what he's found is people will go through that, and because you're not kind of making it public that you're offering discounts for your stuff, people kind of get to that thing and make it surprise. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, why not? And so he makes quite a good bit of cash out of that. It's a little bonus thing for you guys. Very, very easy. You don't overthink it. You're genuinely taking feedback from your audience, which is awesome, and then you're rewarding them on the other side of it. Caveat with that one, probably best if you got your own digital products. That way you can play around with discounts, things like that, unless you genuinely have an external affiliate product that you can throw a a discount on. All right, bonus. Add affiliate offers as part of your unit section and offer them as part of a training. So credit is Elliot for this one. I haven't actually gone to snoop around too much. Something I've kind of heard of, and I thought it was pretty damn cool. So what that would entail is, especially if you've got a couple of different high ticket programs that you believe can help your audience, and you might have a bit of a conversation with them, with the person, and you might say, listen, I've got this thing, I think you'd be well suited for that. Tell you what, why don't I tag you into the post? You can have a bit of a look through, see what it's all about. And all you'd need to do in the unit section is literally just rattle off what the product's about, I guess what the pain point that they're trying to solve is in the product, and say, look, if you'd like more information, click this link and check it out. And if you do, I've got all these bonuses that are going to help you out. So that's another one, nice and easy. So there you go. Hopefully some ways for you group owners that want to grow and also make money at the same time. Hopefully that helps you out. It's some pretty standard ways to make cash, but don't underestimate the power of those. They do work really, really well. So that is today's presentation. Thanks very much for joining me. Give me a sec. Who we got here? Now my old Facebook thing is doing this old thing where it doesn't actually show up the names. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Yeah, it is super easy. They're not overly complex. And that's kind of the beauty of groups. Like you don't need some big swanky funnel. You've actually got your audience right there. You can put all sorts of different content out to help them out, and of course make offers at the same time. Don't be shy about that. If you do find yourself in a situation where you feel like you've given out way too much value, you haven't ever made any offers, you probably want to try and adjust that a little bit, because realistically, as much as I love having a group, as much as I love being able to help people out, the flip side of that is also, it is business. This is a business. So don't be afraid to run a business as such. Any questions, folks, before I head off? Drop any comments that you like. Any questions at all? Anything that you're stuck with or that you'd like me to elaborate further upon in relation to this particular presentation? Any questions, folks? Guess not. Tough crowd today. Whoop, whoop. Thanks very much. I tried. So yeah, those are all very actionable things. They're not overly complex. Don't get yourself overwhelmed by trying to implement them all at once. Just test a couple out, see what you think, and then you'll be able to kind of push forward and experiment with other things. But what I encourage everyone to do that's watching at this point is get creative. Like it's all very well me saying, look, you guys should go do this thing. It's going to be awesome. But get creative with it. Go and see what other angles you can do. If there's anything else that you can throw out there that you think is unique, or something that's going to help both serve your audience and at the same time help you make some sales along the way, then that's what the fun of it is all about, testing this stuff out, right? So anyway, on that note, can't see much else coming through, so I'm going to sign off. You guys are awesome. Thanks very much for joining me, and yeah, see you next time. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to learn in relation to anything, by the way. Drop a comment below. Let me know. Happy to help out. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.